Okie dokie. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're going to be doing a commission drawing, and as this is drawing, I'm going to be doing another Pokemon over here so I don't screw up on this one. This one's being paid for, so I want to make sure I do the best job I can on it. Let me get a reference picture up here real quick so that way I can see what's going on. Why is it adding so many new tabs? I swear to God, I'm a boomer when it comes to technology. I'll bring a picture up on my phone. I want to make sure I'm matching the colors well enough so I can get this going good. So he's like a tan orange. A torange, if you will. We also have Honey Buns joining us because she likes being an attention hog. Yeah, yellow ochre is actually pretty dang spot on. Put a nice glob there so I don't have to try to mix up more of this later. I want to add a little bit more yellow. Just because my art teacher always told me never use a color straight out of the box. Oh, this one is new. We get to pop the seal on this little guy. Let's not do it over the painting in case some shoots out. There we go. You can't eat that. Come on. Just because it's on a plate doesn't mean it's actually food. Let's see, we'll use this brush today. That's a good color. I'm going to put some more water in it. This wouldn't be a watercolor painting if there wasn't added water to the paint. Okie dokie. I almost forgot the most important bit of erasing the thick lines so nothing gets stuck on here. Let me make sure the mic is close enough to my head so you can hear me. I'm gonna brush all the crumbs on you, honey, because you're sitting in my lap. This is your punishment for distracting me. Alright. Got rid of the big lines. Now you need to either lay down or get off my lap, okay? I know you're not gonna get off my lap, so let's lay down, kitty. Yes. Yes, the pretty girl needs to lay down. Can't have her fluff inside of my artwork. That would not be good for either of us. Is this Sim City? I have this on my Super Nintendo. I was never good at it as a kid. I would play for maybe an hour, get bored, and then rampage the city with little Bowser. Oh, hey, thanks for joining. I got so focused on my art I didn't hear that somebody popped in. And thank you, thank you. This is actually a logo I'm drawing for one of my friends. He has a channel on Twitch, Brandon E353, and I'll link that real quick so you can go follow him. If my phone wants to connect to chat. Here we go. I don't know if my shout-out bot's working, but we'll find out. It is not, but feel free to check out his channel. This is where the logo is going. Woo, Brandon's here. So quick question for you guys. Can you hear me and the music? It says the music is coming through stream, but I have no idea if it actually is or not. Can you hear me now? I'll turn my mic up a little bit too. Woo, we did it. We also have the cat Honey Buns joining us today because she was screaming in the corner. I wouldn't let her up on the desk. probably won't be talking much just because I tend to zone out when I'm focusing on stuff, but that's why we got the music here. Thank you. I was messing around with them off stream. Sunny here, yay! So I'm going to be working on a couple things at the same time for this, because if there's a part that's not dried enough for me to go put detail over, I'm going to go do something else so that way it doesn't get screwed up. I'm going to make sure it is perfecto. I'm going to get a little water and thin out this main part here. This is why I like watercolor so much. If you put too much on in an area, you just run a wet paintbrush over it and it thins it out. Oh, I actually have a watercolor tattoo. I love watercolor so much. The guy that I went to had like never done a watercolor tattoo before, but I've seen his other work and it's just fantastic. So I was like, hey, you want to test it out on me? Like, I just want the design specific, but all the colors you can do whatever you want. And he just had an absolute blast doing it and it came out really good. When this bit's done, I'll prop the camera up so you can see it. It involves me halfway stripping though, so hopefully we won't get banned off Twitch. Tea break. Let's see. Let me go back to our picture. So now we need to do the lighter colors. Try to have fun at work. I told you earlier, but I will be uploading this to YouTube, so if you miss any good bits or you want to go back and watch it or be like, hey guys, check this out. This is my logo being created. You can go ahead and see that and I'll post the link to you. Get this little white chunk out of there. Get out of there. Doing the lurky lurk. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good color. Let me put a little water in here. Actually might be a little too dark now. Let's put some more white in it. I was like, why is it getting so dark? And then I realized it's because the cloud went over the sun outside. There was a window right behind me. Even though I'm doing watercolor, I like working from dark to light because these watercolors are weird and I can just go ahead and paint right over them. So we're gonna get the darker shadows and highlights, and then we'll get lighter and lighter. I just realized I didn't color around his mouth. Oh, good thing I can go back to it. This is why you keep your colors clean. You don't use all of your color to remake a new color or whatever, like I did with the white here. Rehydrate a little of this. There we go. Let's see. Hey, coming in with the dabs, no dub club. We're drawing Brandon's logo today, or coloring it rather. I've been drawing it the past week-ish, I want to say, just sending it back and forth to him, to making sure he likes everything. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. This is my first ever commission I've ever done, so here's to hoping it comes out good. Get off my brush. There's a little water droplet trying to sneak in. Trying to pull a sneaky on us. And in worst case scenario, I have been prepared. I'm at work with the shop day so I can actually hang out. Hey, that's how it goes. But I've prepared myself so if for whatever reason I do screw up on painting this, I have the hard copy of the drawing right next to me and I can just sketch it right back on the paper. And I have a whole bunch of pages to mess up on. I am prepared. Okay, now that I got the main colors on there, I'm gonna switch over to trying to get the right blue for his wings. And then by the time we're done with that part, the main body should be dry so we can go back and do highlights and lowlights. Let's see, let me cheat a little here. I'm gonna take this picture and hold it up next to my paints. A little of that. And that one. Okie dokie. So it's more green than it is blue. I appreciate the lurks. Every lurk is closer to my 3 viewer per stream viewing average we need to make it to affiliate. And I am talking funky because I have my paintbrush in my mouth right now. If I put it down, the cat might try to eat it. There we go, the lid was stuck on. Then look at this good girl. Who doesn't want her in their streams? She's so good. Sitting there patiently, watching Mama work. Oh, I squished it too hard and now there's paint everywhere. Welp. We're just gonna screw that lid on and... the lid's not gonna come off if I do that. Hold on, I'm having a paint catastrophe. All the paint brushed out when I was trying to get the lid off of it, and now the lid won't go back on without squishing paint everywhere. Thank you, Tyler. Congrats to your friend too, like, I just started streaming, but I have to, like, thank Sunny profusely, because if it wasn't for him, nobody would probably be watching my stream right now. Oop, crap. Get all that blue paint out of the lid. We are gonna have a lot of blue paint on our hands. There we go. Just stick that little goober right back in there and no one will know. Sunny to man. Him and his aggressive happiness. That's actually a really good teal color. Just slap some white in there and call it a day. Oh no, he said his name 3 times and he appeared. You know, Sonny, there's a guy on TikTok called Angry Reacts, and his channel content just reminds me of you because he just glares at the camera and then starts screaming out good things to people. In getting a wing color, I've started color matching my plate. Turn the brightness up on my phone. You're too tired to scream at the camera. I feel that. I think that'll about do it with the color. I'm just stoked I figured out that I could pull up the Game Chops music stream and then it would just autoplay for the stream here. And in the corner it's like, feel free to use it for your own stream. Yes. I don't know, I feel like it needs more teal in it. You stay there. I'm really glad I grabbed all these art supplies before the craft store I worked at closed for good. Get out of there, little orange bit. I don't need you. There we go, that's a better color. Is Warzone similar to Call of Duty? I've never actually heard of Warzone. Oh, haha. last shooting, like, first-person shooter game that I actually played that was online was a Halo game, and that was because my husband Jake bought it and was like, "You've never played Halo before? Oh, you've got to. It's like the best shooting game ever." And I was like, "I don't play first-person shooters because they're too easy." And he laughed until we started playing, and he was like, "Who keeps getting all these headshots?" I'm like, "That's me." Halo is really fun, I'm just saying it's boring. I mean, after the 12th headshot and the little, what is it? Confetti pops out of the thing's heads, it's like, okay, I'm bored now. You know, a few years back I tried playing Fortnite, and not only is that game too easy, but it's too fun to troll in. So, like, my entire team will be out there getting slaughtered and dying and whatnot because they were stupid and went to tilted towers. And I would just be sitting there crawling around hiding in bushes. I would make it up to, like, me and one other person left, and I would just continuously hide, praying to God that they would get struck by the storm. For this hat, I don't want it to blend into that wing too much, so I think I'm going to make it a little bit more blue. So that way it'll stand out a bit more and it won't just blend into the wing. Because I know you like tealy blue colors, so we're going to keep it a teal, but make it a little bit more blue. Oh, somebody replied to a TikTok comment. I should start posting clips from streams on TikToks. I think that would be some good advertising, get some more people in here. When I finally get the thing that you put on your consoles to get them onto the computer to stream, I'll play some Halo for you guys. That might be a later in the day stream, or like a Sunday or Friday off stream though, because I know Jake would want to play with me. If I play Halo by myself, he'd be pretty pissed. Oh, that is an excellent blue for the hat. I actually do have a TikTok already, and I have some stuff on there, like I do, sewing that I post on there. My name on there is also Shine. Feel free to follow me. And then I can start posting highlights from this channel over there. It's so cute. I'm gonna go over the blue on the wing just to weaken it a little bit. You can see all the streaks from painting, and that's a no bien in my eyes. This is watercolor, it shouldn't look streaky. my Zelda music. Funny you should mention that. I have a copy of Halo 2. Reason being is because my ex left and forgot to take it with him. I mean, if he wants it back, all he has to do is message me and I'd be more than happy to ship it wherever the heck he wants me to. My Streamlabs keeps reloading and saying welcome to the chat room, and I think it's one of you guys talking. And we're getting a spam call. Don't want to talk to them. I don't think I've played Halo Wars. There we go, now the hat has some good watercolor textures on it. Ooh, I got an idea. While I'm waiting for some of this to dry, I should follow along with a Bob Ross painting. That might be fun to do on stream. I mean, I've got 3 other squares. I gotta do this one. I'm gonna do the funny one that No Dub Club messed up on saying the other day, which was a Torterra Togekiss mix-up, and then I can follow along with Bob Ross if we still have some time left. That'll be fun. Togekiss. I'm so ready to paint that Nightmare Fuel. I used to play Gears of War with one of my exes, but then they got mad at me because I kept pulling the fire alarm and then hiding, and then I would headshot him and all of his friends. Good times. Oh, it's finally starting to heat up in my house. I can take one of my layers of clothing off. I've got a hoodie, a shawl, thick pants, and a cat. Let's see, let's go for some highlights. Oh, we got some Kingdom Hearts music. Might have another cat trying to join us on the lap, which isn't going to work out too well for either of us. It's Muffin! Hi, sweetie. Is Duke being mean to you? Is that why you're in here? You can't come up on the desk, sweetie. There's no room. Okie dokie. Give me 1 second to do some looking ups. I want to make sure I get this beard color right, so now we gotta go stalk Brandon for a hot minute. I'd say you're like a dirty blonde. We're gonna go with that, because then I can darken it up and no. You can either get off me, or stay on me. There we go. Oh, my butt hurts from her sitting on me for so long. Because if I do a dirty blonde and it's too light, I can add a bunch more detail in it and make it better. Oh, he's been posting it. I think that's a pretty good base color, because then we can do the darker and lighter. It's actually too similar. Let's put some more brown in it. It's like really, really similar. Not good enough. A little darker. We'll try again. There we go. And you wanted the beard curly, so I'm going to add some little curly textures in now. And then when I'm coloring it, I'll add some more in too. Because I'm going to go back with like colored pencils and stuff like that and make it a bit more detailed. There we go, get a base curly going. Let's see. Its eyes are like a gray, I want to say. Let me get a good picture to look at its eyeballs. Here's a picture somebody drew. Yeah, they're like a grayish green. There we go. Okie dokie, I'm gonna let that dry up a bit, because then I can come back with some stuff, make it look good. I'm gonna set our color palette aside too. Move my mouse. Set the palette aside so I can just rehydrate those colors when this is good and dry. Let me get my pencil. So we're gonna get Togakiss's body to start off with. Try to find something that's not somebody's original work. Here we go, I found a picture from the anime we'll use. That's a good egg shape. Yep, I'm going to start working on the Togekiss while I'm waiting for this to fully dry. We're going to do the body of Togekiss, and then I'll put, what's his name, Torterra's face on it. Then we'll use Torterra's color scheme. Just remember, if you want this for a emote or whatever, it will be up for sale after this. Gotta figure out how my scanner works, and then I'll scan it in and post it up. Oh, this is gonna be a horrific masterpiece. Get him's little feet in here. Okay, we got a body shape. Let me erase some of these lines and we'll put the spooky face on. Google's like, did you mean tortilla? Yes, obviously. Tortilla is my favorite tea. I mean, this is a pretty decent face to put on it. My favorite tea is rooibos, which is what I am currently drinking in my good old pink mug of goodness. Good, it's still warm. I'm gonna put this here. I'm good with drawing round, cute things, but this is kind of spooky looking, so it might be kind of hard to do. yes, it's looking down upon you peasants. We got a cat coming back. Come here. Hold on. Your leggies are stuck. There we go. What do you think, honey? Welcome back, Sunny, to Nightmare Fuel. I'm going to make the spikes on its head a little bit smaller. I don't know what it would sound like when it pops up in a battle, but I assume it sounds like it wants to die. Yes. Should I put a tree coming off the back of this thing? I feel like it needs a tree. I'm not very good at drawing trees, but we can figure it out. It just needs a happy little tree. Do its little root right there. And then I'll do tree bits back there. It's going, why, Mother? Why do I exist? That's good and dry now, so we're gonna flip back over to this dude. Let's see what it needs. Watercolor pencils is what it needs. because these are erasable. I can go in and do all the highlights with this and then hit them with some water and it'll look just like regular watercolor. I love that this is Yoshi's Island. If any of you follow right now, I think I got my alert thing going, but it should be a little rainbow Yoshi that pops up. I love him so much. Right? Like, I just found these randomly, and I was like, watercolor pencils, what's that? But it's actual watercolor paint in the tip here. And then after you scratch it on there, you go over with water, and it works just like regular watercolor paint. Because watercolor is not my medium of choice. Like, when I first started doing my streaming is when I really started doing watercolors. Pencils are what I normally use, so this is, like, super, super helpful for me. It reminds me of those old, like, watercolor Disney books they had in the 90s, where it was a piece of paper with just dots all over it, and you hit it with water, and it would come out into a picture. Oh, it's a cat. I have headphones in, so I can't hear what's going on in my house. I just heard a noise behind me. He's so full of life. It might be kind of hard to tell, but I did swirly patterns when I put the paint on his beard so it can lay down some curls for the later on stuff. Oh, you want to give me your paw? What a good girl. I will hold it for you. Let me get a fresh brush. I need to let go of your paw, okay? Good girl. Do I have a pointy? No, it's a pretty pointy brush. Curly beards are underrepresented. My husband has a curly beard and he bought a beard straightener like a peasant. It's beautiful. point my brush. Hey, some more Sim City. Thanks, Tyler. Let me move my hand for a sec so you can see the nightmare fuel over here. Look at this child. I imagine it has the voice tone of a wheezing, just going, "Ugh, kill me." Who messaged me? Oh, Joe Color is live. Vibing with tea. And Pumpkin Amy is live. Excellent. Let's see. Muffin, I swear to God, if you don't get off that table over there. Hey. I will throw something at you, cat. Get down. Psst. Off the table. Good girl. I threw a beanie at her, don't worry. No cats were harmed in the making of this throwing. Muffin, what are you doing? There's a power cord right there, dum-dum. Oh no. I just got a text from my legally blind friend that said that his driver's license expired, so he had to go trade it in for his state ID instead. He wasn't born blind, he got into a bad car wreck and it made him blind, but he would go around anyways with his driver's license going, "Yeah, I can drive, sure, let me behind the wheel of this car." No. Let's see. I have a dark blue. I can use that on the hat. Or I can use that everywhere. Good thing this stuff erases. Nobody saw that. Because in one eye he's completely blind, but the other eye he has 2200 vision, so something 20 feet away he sees as if it's 200 feet away, blurry. And we have an arcade down the street that has go-karts there, and we took him on the go-karts. And it was just the funniest thing ever, seeing him run around into things. He had his driver's license, so they let him on the go-karts. We also took him out to a completely empty parking lot in our, we used to have a Mazda Miata, and we put the hood, I can't speak today, we put the top down on the car, and one of us sat in the passenger's seat to hold on to the wheel, and we let him drive around the parking lot in the Miata. Then, of course, his dad found out about it and was none too pleased. I don't even know if he has a Twitch, but I'm gonna throw the Twitch out there so he can come watch. Not the cat that's sitting on my lap, but the one that was mulling around in my room just now got caught on a ball of yarn, hauled ass underneath me, underneath this table, and the yarn still wasn't unstuck from her, so then she tore out of the room and jumped up onto where I keep their food, and then it got caught on everything up there, but it's still stuck to her, so she jumped down and kept running, and now there's a trail of yarn throughout my house. Idiot. This is what happens when you pick up random cats off the street. They go crazy. Hey, I love the Besaid theme song. Let me soften up this little dark bit around the eyes. song is this? Oh, Cloud Strife. Okay. Get some actual black paint in here. Gotta let go of you, kitty. There we go. Now it's time for the big guns. Bringing out the Prismacolors. No, you stay right there. You're our little mascot for the stream, okay? I promise you, everybody loves you. Oh no, it's JoJo. No, this is Megalavonia. This isn't JoJo. I have the dumb. Going to the blues. glad you like it. I'm going back with colored pencils to do the teeny little itty bitty details. Like I put some chevrons in the hat so you can see that it's knit. Let's see. Highlights for El Beardo. I really love the hat. I actually think I have this blue somewhere in my house, so in a little bit I'll see if I can find that. All that blue in a yarn, you know what I mean. This is what I want. What I really like is the pencils that I'm using are wax based. So if I go back and run some water over it, the wax will stay there and the underbeard will get kind of blended in. Did I say you could put your little foot on the table? Oh, excellent. Okay, I'm gonna let the beard dry a little bit before I put more detail into it. So back to Scary Turtle Boy we go. My eraser's peeling like crazy. Good flying turtle boy. Okay, let me bring back up that guy so I can, come on, so I can get its color schema going. Get some tea while I'm at it. Okay, he's like a foresty green. We're just gonna yeet the Prismacolors right on out of here. I want to try these pencils. I need to get better at these. So we shall use the pencils on Turtle Boy. Let's see, it's green, brown, and silver. Its main color is the green, though. So I'll put the green up top. Huh? I'm streaming. I'm streaming, what's up?
You got pest control and also preventive maintenance and HVAC coming. They want to enter the house.
I got the camera down so they can't see us. Thank you.
They want to enter the house and do pest control, HVAC unit checking, maintenance and stuff tomorrow between like 9 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Cool. I'll put a little note on the door back here tomorrow that says, stay out, I'm streaming.
Okay. Just wanted to let you know.
Thank you.
No problem. Good luck with your stream.
Thank you, thank you. Feel free to stop in.
Is it Faye?
FHAE Shine. What time is it? It's 2:30 already? Jeez. Do this bit of its wing.
Follow.
Thank you. My notifications aren't working on here. Oh, hi, Duke. Gotta color his little tootsies. I'm gonna put my headphone back in. Okie dokie. I don't want it to be as streaky, so I'm gonna go with like Crazy Bristle Boy here. start on the green and see how these pencils work by themselves. These pencils look more watercolor than my actual watercolors. Paintbrush is so sick of drawing, it just yeeted itself. Hi, honey buns. So we got that. We got his little tail back here. I'm gonna make that silver. What thinks you, honey buns? Got red eyes, kind of creepy. Okay, for the silver bits, I'm just going to use the black off of this one, because it's normally pretty light. Do I have a test piece of paper? That works. Those little butt rudders, whatever you want to call them, silver. Let's see. That's terrifying. Okay, I'm going to let Torterra mash up dry for a teeny bit, and I'm going to work on this curly beard over here. Yep, that's dry. can stay right there, kitty. Okay. It's like, where the heck did my pen go? Okay, feels dry all around. I'm gonna start highlighting, or not highlighting, I'm gonna outline the lighter stuff first. Get that stressful bit done and out of the way. What? just whipping her head around like an exorcist all of a sudden? No. 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 Go on. Getting pen all over my hoodie. Back to the stressfully satisfying part of outlining this. It's beautiful. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Look at this beautiful child. I'm going to sign it far enough away so when I actually scan it into the computer, yay, I'm glad you like it. When I scan it into the computer, you won't see the signature or anything like that. But the only way that I know how to get payment for this is through Etsy. And with Etsy, you have to send something physical to somebody. So we're just going to do the price we agreed upon. I'm going to package this thing up and ship it to you. I'm also going to get it in the computer so you can use it immediately. I'm gonna get my X-Acto knife and cut it out just because I'm gonna be afraid that if I do something with this and it splashes over, I'm gonna hate myself for the rest of my life. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut this boy straight out. Heck yeah, it'll be framed. I'll message you my Etsy link in a second here. All you gotta do is message me and then I'll set up a custom order for you. That way you don't have to buy anything, worry about shipping or anything like that. Shipping on Etsy is like $1. I really don't care about losing $1. Haha. Now time to get the tape off of it. This is the satisfying part. It's so nice. There we go. The perfect headshot. He's such a cute boy. Thank you. Let me get it close so you can see the, like, look at the detail on the hat. And I put all the little curly cues in the beards. Beautimus. I'm going to sit him over here so that my cat doesn't step on it like the fuzzy asshole that she is. And then we can go back to Nightmare Fuel Boy to finish out this stream. Actually, I thought I had my Etsy link on stream. Let me see if I can add it real quick. Text. I can add a subtitle. We're gonna add a subtitle live, guys. Ignore that, the stream is not setting up. Let me grab my keyboard here. There we go. Let me drag this boy right down here. That is my Etsy link if anybody wants their own logo or emotes or what have you. I'm not perfect at drawing everything, so if it's something that I don't feel comfortable will come out well, I'll let you know before you buy anything, trust me. If you're like, I want a rhinoceros with 3 heads, I'll be like, whoa there. I don't know how to draw rhinos. I can draw Pokemon real good. Or if you give me a picture, I can copy it really well, but aside from that, like... I got a message. Ah, my roommate is now following me. Okay, back to Spooky Boy. Let me move my mouse out of the way. paint off of the smell, or off my paintbrush. We need green. If I could, Jesus Christ, if I can get the green out of here. Oh, the sun went down. I was like, why is it getting so, like, red toned in my room? The sun went behind a cloud and ruined everything. Also, my dad is an accountant. Well, my dad is my accountant. So, I do all of my artwork and stuff through Etsy, so it takes taxes out automatically, and then my dad doesn't yell at me later, "You didn't pay your taxes this year on your artwork." Yes, I did, Dad. It came out of Etsy. Oh, good. I've got brown on the plate already. I think Nightmare Boy might be ready for the Bob Ross tree treatment to the head. I'm decent at doing watercolor trees. I just gotta find the right brush for it. I like this long boy. We're gonna use him for the tree. Well, let me get a good tree color. Should start with the lighter colors, right? Stupid taxes. Going to wars I don't care about. Oh, this long brush is going to be real fun for this tree. I have to do the Japanese art of holding my sleeve up. Okie dokie. I have the basic outline kind of highlighted on here. I heard a door close, so I think Jake is home. I'll know soon. Good start to tree. Now let's make that darker. want to get the real dark green in here. Right? Before I started doing Pokemon drawings and stuff like that, I actually used to draw landscapes, so trees are I'm decently good at. In a second here, I'll hop up and get some of my normal people artworks that I've done and show them off. I do believe this Nightmare Child is ready for regular pencils. Whoop, if I don't yeet my paintbrush onto the floor. Let's get some dark colors. That's still wet right there, so we'll go here. My tiny green boy. My chartreuse is almost gone. My dog is on a leash. That dog played you. That sounds like my cat, though. She's got this, one toy that's a mouse on a string that she loves, and when we're sleeping, she'll bring it up onto the bed, drop it on our feet, and then get up in our face and scream at us until we wake up and play with her. She wants us to throw it, and then she'll bring it back to us. So now, I hide the toy, except on special occasions, like when it's around when I think her birthday was. All they told me at the shelter was she was 9 months old when I adopted her, and that was like 6 years ago, so who knows. Let's some browns. He sound like a dum-dum. Dogs are notorious for that. It's like they do something real smart and then they turn right around and smack their face into something. It's like, I thought you were supposed to be better than this. Alright, I'm gonna give Scary Boy some outlines. And then tomorrow's stream, I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Nuzlocke. And if you missed any part of the first Pokemon Nuzlocke, I do have it uploaded on YouTube now. Yo, Felipe. This is the first part of the stream, Felipe. We finished Brandon's commission. I can't think of words right now. But this one is for Brandon. And then we have Torterra Togekiss mix. And he's just terrifying. Yeah, let me hold it back up for you again. This is Brandon's drawing. Thank you. Like, check out the detail. My camera isn't the best, but I put like little stitches in the hat so you can see it. I put highlights on him. And I put little curly cues in his beard. And then I'm setting him to the side because my cat will try to destroy it. And then if anybody else wants or needs commissions, just shoot me a message however you know how. I'm on Discord. You can message me here. I've got my Etsy link down there at the bottom. You can message me there. Even if you want just like a print or the hard copy of anything I do during a stream, just let me know. I'll get it for you. Continues to throw money. Well, see, you're not throwing hard enough. You have to throw it into my bank account, and that's how it works. Does Torterra have little, like, nose holes? Yeah, he does. Give him a little nose hole. Oh, honey's coming back. Hold on. Come here, sweetie. Into the lap you go. Get your feet off the table. You stay right here. You're just gonna climb up my shirt? I love you. You're a good kitty. Are you gonna sit there patiently and quietly while I'm finishing up? And here we have the nightmare child. 10 out of 10 spookies. You guys should feel honored. I actually put away the notebook I was using for this stream and pulled out actual watercolor paper because the stream's been going pretty well. I just had my X-Acto knife. There it is. Cut this boy out. Then onto the satisfying part. Yes. Get off my finger. Beautiful. Perfect. Excellent. Honey approves. We have that poor child going for us. Like, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but I can't look away from it because I just, I mean, feel free to steal it, Felipe. I'm going to be selling the hard copy and prints. So if you don't want to shell out the money for the hard copy, I got prints for you. And I'm going to make Honey get off me here because I've got actual artwork that's not Pokemon related. Go on, sweetie, get up. I will help you. No, you're not getting up there. Go. No. Stay off the table. I will whack you with something, little girl. Come here, Artworks. Those are not the artworks that I want. Here we go. Hey! You terrible child, you. Come here. So I do actual landscapes. This is how I got started doing watercolor painting. Just cute little things. Got like a spooky forest. And I'll get these posted up on Etsy as prints and hard copies if anybody wants them. I really like this one. Reminds me of the fireflies out in the late summer and stuff like that. Got some tree boys. I like trees. Pretty little sunset. And then I started doing these ones. They all say something really funny at the top of them, but I can't remember what any of them are. Let's see. All I know is the last two symbols are Donna. This one says there's a man hiding in the bushes. I remember that one. And then this is back when I think this was one of my first ever watercolor paintings that I did, so it came out pretty good. And then some tests and stuff like that. And then when I was trying out doing Animal Crossing stuff that I didn't finish. Hornsby looks like he's on something. But they're all pretty cute. But yeah, these little landscape ones right here definitely going online. The other ones were just kind of practice. Honey, you need to get off me. Get off. Go see your father. She is not going to see her father. She is sitting there waiting for me to sit back down. But anywho, we got that. We got Spooky Boy added to the mix. And we got this one going to Brandon. But that is all for today's stream. I'm gonna sign off and then get these uploaded into my computer, and they should be up on my Etsy page that's down here at the bottom, Shiner Crafting. Thanks for stopping by, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow with the Pokemon Nuzlocke. Have a good one.